Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 9th episode of my Ultimate Decades Challenge. I am so excited to finally be jumping back into our Hastings household since it feels like forever since we've seen them. But for a bit of a refresher for you guys and for myself, we did have a lot of things happen in the previous episode, such as a few birthdays for our beautiful Abigail and Sigrid. And we also held a little Easter celebration at the church where Abigail and Neville revealed their courtship to the families. So for today's episode, I'm really hoping to continue on with that and potentially get those two married. I'm also hoping to do a few other things like visit the Bennett household since it's been a while since we've seen Elizabeth's brothers. And I also want to continue making some more simoleons to hopefully work on expanding out the house a little bit more. But I think with that being said, it's time to just jump straight into the episode. Okay, so here we are. It seems like all of our Sims are still fast asleep. I'm hoping someone does wake up soon though, because we have a lot of laundry to do today. I'm not sure how we've compiled this much, but we definitely need to get onto it. And I also want to do something exciting to start off the episode, and that is to purchase a new cow and a few chickens, since we unfortunately lost a lot of them in the last episode. Thankfully, we still have our Nugget, but I do believe her time is limited. So I think we'll definitely get onto that, but I might just skip through until one of the Sims finally wakes up. Okay, this wasn't actually who I expected would wake up first, but it seems like Hamish has gotten up. I mean, he does have the light sleeper quirk, so that does kind of make sense. And who have you decided to wake up? Oh, you've decided to wake up Arthur and Abigail. That's quite cruel, honestly, since your parents are right here, but what can you do? And actually, Abigail, I might have you come over and start some breakfast. Hopefully we have some ingredients. And it seems like we don't really. However, we can make some pottage, so maybe you can start on some pottage and I can have Arthur go foraging for a bit of food for us. I don't know why I expected there to be ingredients in our fridge. There never seems to be. But Abigail, please continue the breakfast. But look, I might just skip through the next few hours because I am just going to be getting their needs up. And I do kind of want to get to the main event of today, which will be visiting the Bennett household. So I think I'll catch you guys when all of their needs are a little bit better. Okay, guys, I know I said I was going to come back when all of the Sims' needs were filled. However, that is a very lengthy process. It's already 4:30 p.m. and I still want to go to the Bennett household, which I'd rather do earlier rather than later. So I have a few more things that I want to get done with the Sims' needs, and then I think we're just going to hop straight over. But as you can see, I haven't really done a lot. It's only really the adult Sims whose needs are okay. Our toddlers are really being neglected at the moment, unfortunately, but that's just always the way. But I have actually had William come over and do a little bit of the weeding because at least we can look after our farm. Meanwhile, Arthur is out foraging and I'm about to have Elizabeth clean some of the toddlers and then I think we'll go. Okay, the new goal is to get there by 6. So hopefully once Elizabeth has bathed Anne and Abigail has bathed Harris a little bit more, we can make our way there. Okay, it seems like Anne and Harris's bath is finished, so I think it's time that we go visit the Bennett household. Okay, here we are. The whole family has made it, besides Abigail. I thought I'd leave her home just to fill her needs a little bit more and maybe we can pretend she's caring for the garden or our chicken. However, everybody else has made it, and first things first, I want Elizabeth to come and say hello to Charlie. I'm sure we'll see Arnold soon, but I'm not sure where he is at the moment. And maybe William can come and knock on the door so we can actually be invited in. And stop. This is so cute. Little brother-sisterly moment. And I don't know who you are, but please leave. Anyway, I assume that Arthur probably wants to come and catch up with Lester and Mary. We haven't seen them in a bit, or at least since the Easter celebrations. So I'm sure they might want to catch up on how their farm is doing and their animals and things like that. It seems like Anne has also come in to say hello, which is quite cute. Let's come and meet Mary and meet Lester. How are you guys over here? Oh, that was really cute, Sigrid and Hamish. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. We just ruined it. I was going to say that was a really cute sibling moment, but of course Hamish had to ruin it. And please, Arnold, what's going on here? Why have you decided to do this? You know what, Elizabeth? Come and say hello to your other brother. Give him a hug. Aww, that's really cute. We can talk about siblings, which is interesting. Maybe we can question whether he enjoys living with Charlie or not. And I've just spotted these two. How cute. Charlie and Sigrid are having a little bit of a chat, probably talking about all the chores they've now had to do, being the oldest sibling in the house. They can oh my god, Sigrid can insult Yard. That's so rude. Maybe we can make a scary face. I feel like they'd like to trick each other a lot. Oh, okay, no, they're actually not liking each other. That is not what I meant to do. Oh no. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. And he's actually feeling scared. How funny is that? Claim Charlie is a plant sim. Interesting. But no, let's actually come and apologize. Maybe get to know him. He is our uncle. So is little Arnold. So we should be getting along with them. And please, I love that William is over here spending a little bit of time with Harris. It's good to see them actually being parental figures, even though they wouldn't have had cards in this century. Let's see how Elizabeth is going. Okay, maybe you can come over and say hello to your mum and dad. Question how they've been. Maybe tell them a funny story about the kids. I'm not too sure. But it seems like Anne is really getting to know her grandparents, which is adorable. I feel like Lester would definitely love to meet his grandchildren. Same with Mary. So I'm really glad we did this. But it is getting a little bit late, so I might have them chat for a little bit longer and then we might consider going home. I don't think it'll be too long till we see them next, but I don't want our Sims to be out too late. And yeah, this is what I'm saying. Hamish has fallen asleep on the ground. I definitely think it's time that we head home. Okay, we've just arrived home. I'm actually quite curious what Abigail is up to. Oh, the sweet soul is cleaning. Oh, you're an angel, Abigail. I'm so excited for you to start your own little family with Neville soon. And for you to officially become our first side household, which is also really exciting. But I think for the moment, I'm just going to have everyone fill up their needs as best as they can because, of course, in this household, it can never be 100%. And then I think I might have them head to bed for the night. So I'll catch you guys when they wake up in the morning. All right, so it is the next day and it seems like Anne is the first to be awake. And of course, she has decided to wake up her beloved sister, Sigrid. And if you guys couldn't already tell, we have a special event today that I wasn't actually expecting, which is All Fools Day, which is basically kind of where everyone goes around and pulls pranks and tells stories. So we might do a little bit of that today, just for a little bit of fun. But I think for the moment, I'm going to wait for a few more of our Sims to wake up, and I'm just going to start the daily routine of getting the Sims' needs up. Oh, and of course, I forgot to mention that last night, our washing line had to break, because of course, why wouldn't it? So maybe when one of the boys wakes up, I'll get them to repair that. However, thankfully, some of our laundry has finally dried, so we can start dealing with this mess a little bit more. Oh, and just as I say that, our chamber pot is broken too. How wonderful. Oh, perfect timing, Abigail. I might actually have you come over and start breakfast like you always do. Unfortunately, I think today our breakfast is going to have to be some boiled eggs with a mix of gruel. Oh, actually, we can make a little bit of pottage. So maybe it'll be a mix of pottage and boiled eggs. Definitely something we need to work on too is getting more ingredients as always. Oh, and I totally forgot you guys. I wanted to purchase an animal yesterday and totally forgot to do it. I got too caught up in their needs that I didn't even think to come over. So I actually might have Elizabeth come over and purchase an animal. I know that we had a brown cow last time, so maybe we get a spotted cow this time. I feel like that'll be quite cute. And here we go. Here's our little spotted cow. Now, of course, if you have any name suggestions, please let me know. But I think for the moment, we'll just name her Belle. That's quite cute. And you know what? While you're at it, Elizabeth, maybe you can come over and feed her and talk to her a little bit. And how's Nugget doing? Our solo chicken that has survived against all odds. She is actually an elder, so I don't know how much longer we're going to have her for, but we'll enjoy these last few days with her. Oh, good. And it seems like William's awake. That means I can have him straight away come over and repair this. Or not? Is he stuck because of the laundry? Oh, no. Okay, I think I'm having the bug again where they can't actually fix the clothing line. Oh, and of course, the tax collector has arrived. How did I forget that that was a thing? Okay, you know what, William? You might have to fix that a little bit later. Let's come over and pay our taxes like we always do. I do actually think it would be quite funny if we pickpocketed him, but I don't think that's the best idea to do at the moment. So let's just come and pay. And on that, I think that Abigail has actually made some breakfast. So I'll have the toddlers come over and feed themselves first. But this is ridiculous, guys. I really want to get this laundry started. I might actually just have to replace it since William is really struggling to get over and repair it. Now that you've paid our taxes, William, or you're about to, you can go and put the laundry up when you're finished. Oh, and Elizabeth automatically put the laundry away. I'm so proud of her. Well, maybe we can come and replace the water and do a little bit of laundry. Get our day started well. And you know what? For it being only 10:30 in the morning, we're doing pretty well with all of the Sims' needs and chores of the day. So I'd call this day a win, to be honest. Surprisingly, Arthur is still asleep, so I might have him get up and feed himself, and then he can come and fix the chamber pot. Guys, I don't think I've ever seen our floor so clean in my life. Oh, and look, the trader's here as well. So we've got the tax collector and the trader with us this morning. You know, I don't actually think we have anything to sell, but I might just have a look and maybe we can purchase a few things. Yeah, I didn't think we had anything to sell. That's fine. We'll just do our routine of selling the things that we have in our inventory. Like, we don't need this rock. William will definitely breed the frogs quickly and sell one of those. And I think that's it for the moment. I don't really know what I want to do with these eggs that we got from Easter. So let me know down below what you guys think. I'd be happy to sell them, but if you guys think that's a little bit cheaty, then we won't do it. I just don't really think they're time appropriate enough to, if that makes sense. But also tell me why the trader has decided or was deciding to serenade the tax collector, who is also spraying for bugs in our yard. What is going on here? You know what? I'm just going to ignore them and check on our other Sims. Everyone seems to be doing pretty well. I might just get a few more of their needs up and we can start doing some All Fool's Day celebration, which I've now decided we're going to celebrate at the local tavern. So come on, everyone, let's get this show on the road. Okay, you know what, guys? All of our Sims' needs are actually really good, which I feel like is the first time in a while. I know Elizabeth needs to go to the bathroom, but she can definitely do that. However, most of our toddlers' needs are decently good, at least their hygiene is. So I reckon we should make our way to the tavern. Okay, we have made it. I have decided to bring Sigrid along with us, since she would technically have been of age during this time period to go to a tavern, since I didn't really care very much. And she does actually love pranking people and does have a mischief spirit. So I thought, what better way to cause some mischief than bringing her along? But I might have everyone come knock on the door and we can make our way into the tavern. Okay, so we definitely should come over and get something to drink. Unfortunately, no one's manning the bar at the moment, so we'll have to make it for ourselves. But we'll definitely come over and make some barley bale. I do think that William has actually come over to say hello to the Heidelbrands, which is really sweet. And I think Abigail is definitely coming over to see Neville. Oh, here Neville is. Let's come and say hello. We can talk about marriage straight off the bat since they are courting each other. But she can also invite him to dance. Oh, that'll be so cute. I know that's not really being mischievous, but I'd really like to see that. But I also feel like Elizabeth should come over and say hello to Amelia. Unfortunately, we haven't really had the opportunity to talk with them very much, seeing that Arthur and Abigail were our main priority when it came to the Heidelbrands. But I think it'll be nice for William and Elizabeth to get to know the Heidelbrands a little bit more, since they are going to be part of the family very soon. And of course, here's beautiful Winfred, so we'll have to come and introduce ourselves as well. Oh, it actually seems like Abigail has come over to say hi to Winfred, which I think is a good idea, since they will soon be sisters-in-law. Oh, and it seems like now that Winfred's moved, Abigail has decided to as well. It kind of seems like a little bit of chaos. They're all just moving around with no real purpose, but I do want to get some mischievous action underway. So I think that is cue for Sigrid to come in. Maybe she can come over and introduce herself to Neville, and we can start getting that mischievous nature up. We can actually pickpocket him, which is funny, but I think we'll leave that for the moment. Maybe we'll give him fake bad news that Abigail doesn't actually want to marry him or something like that. And then we can impersonate mermaids or sirens, as I assumed they would have been called back then. Oh, he's really not liking it, but you know what? This is really funny, and Sigrid's just a little girl. She doesn't know any better. Oh goodness, look at her go, scaring him away. Actually, you know what? He liked that, so maybe we can do a little bit more. Oh my! Oh no! No, 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 no. That's not okay. That is not okay, Abigail. No! You are literally engaged to her son. Please. Where is Neville? Here he is. You know what? Come and give Neville a kiss. And it seems like Sigrid has found a new target. Thankfully, Abigail has wiggled her way out of Sigrid's wrath, but apparently Neville and William couldn't. And what is going on here? Why is everybody being a little bit too touchy-feely today? Jeremiah, please leave our Elizabeth alone. Her husband is right next to you, and I don't think William would really appreciate it. Maybe that's a sign that we should probably head home soon. I did want to spend a little bit more time trying to get their holiday challenges done, but I think this is just getting a little bit too weird. Thankfully, Sigrid seems to have had a good day though. And now that you've actually finished telling a few stories, Abigail, I feel like we'll give Neville one final kiss and then we'll make our way home. Oh no, Winfred, pretend you're not seeing this. This is a little bit scandalous of the two of them. Oh good, she walked away. Okay, you know what? I would say that was a pretty successful All Fool's Day. The Sims clearly wanted to fool me with all of their weird romance and interactions. So let's hope they cool it on that next time, since the next time we see everyone, it will be for a wedding. But I think I'm just going to have Abigail go home and I'll catch you guys when we're home. Okay, we are home after all of the shenanigans that occurred at the tavern. Thankfully, it seems like Abigail had a pretty good All Fool's Day. Same with Sigrid. I think William did too, so not actually half bad. I might just have everyone come in. We'll see if we can complete a few more of these, and then we'll have everyone head to bed. Oh look, we've done pretty well. Elizabeth has had a good All Fool's Day. Unfortunately, Arthur won't, and neither will the toddlers. But I think before I send them all to bed, I'm gonna get Abigail to make some food for our toddlers, because it seems like Arthur didn't do a very good job of caring for them since they're all quite hungry. So just before we go to bed, I might have Abigail come over and make some gruel. Unfortunately, that's the only thing we can make at the moment. And I might just send everyone else who isn't hungry to bed. Alrighty guys, it's the next day and Arthur seems to be the first sim awake today, which is a little bit out of the ordinary since our toddlers are usually up first. But he had actually autonomously decided to make some breakfast. So you might as well take a look. I don't think we can make very much, which is unfortunate. So that's definitely going to be something we focus on today. But what I was saying with the focus, I do want to have today be more of our money-making day, and also the day where we get a little bit more ingredients, since it does happen to be Saturday. And if you guys remember, we all decided that we were going to do 2 harvests per season, which is on Saturdays. So we'll be able to harvest our fall crops today, which will be good. So we'll be getting onto that soon. But I might just have all the Sims wake up, get ready, and we'll start with all the chores. It does seem like Sigrid knows exactly how she's going to start the day by using the chamber pot. And I think Abigail is actually quite happy at the moment. So maybe she can come over and care for our little Belle. I don't want to forget about her straight away. And I actually want to see if we have any hatchable eggs, because I do want to collect a few before we lose Nugget, which now I think about it, we probably don't have hatchable eggs since we don't have a rooster. So we might actually have to purchase one, which I'll quickly do now. We'll just purchase a rooster chick and maybe another hen since we don't know how much longer we have Nugget for. See now guys, I know that the Sims had quite a late night last night because I was filling up some of their needs, but sleeping in till 11:30, that's just not going to cut it. I'm about to wake them all up because I'm not having them sleep in anymore. This is medieval times. You guys all would have been up at the crack of dawn doing all of your chores and housework and any other requirements you needed to do for the day way before this, so you can pop up. I will of course let you come get some food though, because I don't want you dying on me. And Arthur, if you've finished tending to the garden a little bit, I might actually have you come over and straight away harvest everything. And maybe William, you can go and gather water from my favorite addition to the home, which of course is the well. And actually, you can come over and do some woodworking because I do want to get some simoleons on the way. And that is one of our best ways to make it. And look at Arthur go. He has harvested all of this so far. I'm actually really intrigued to see how much we get from this harvest, since I do want to put majority of it towards our food ingredients, since we are quite struggling with that at the moment, and I won't sell as much as we normally do. But I'm hoping we make a decent amount of money. And oh my, just like that, I have just had a look at our harvest and we have gathered quite a lot of things. I do think I'm just going to sell the sage since there's not much use for it when it comes to cooking. But I do want to put all of our carrots in the fridge. I do also want to put all of our mushrooms. I might separate some of the raspberries to sell, but put all the apples away too. And we might also sell the basil because I think we have a decent amount of herbs in the fridge already. So I'm really excited for the trader to come because we'll be able to sell all of these and maybe even be able to sell some of William's sculptures. I actually might have him come over and make a few more sculptures while he's at it. Oh, and look at these two. How cute. I'm actually starting to think that Harris is the favorite child just because of how much special treatment he's been getting. I mean, his dad was literally showing him flashcards and trying to educate him the best he could. He is constantly looked after and getting a bath, and now his mum is playing with him. Like, I don't see Hamish or Anne getting any of that treatment. Maybe we have a future heir already planned out for us. But while you're at it, you can maybe check him and make sure he's okay. I do actually think that Anne is quite upset though because of how neglected she's been. So maybe we can have Arthur, once he's finished his bath, come over and give her a little bit of attention. And it seems like Sigrid is caring to herself pretty well. I did want to start focusing on her a little bit more since she is our eldest, but I just feel like we don't have the time and I don't really know how I want to plan out her life or what I really want to do with her. So if you guys have any ideas, of course, feel free to let me know down below and we can have a big conversation about it. But I do kind of think I want her to go down more of a mischievous route since she has kind of been showing us signs of being quite mischievous, especially yesterday with the All Fool's Day. So let me know what you think about that. And see, this is what I'm saying. Look at them here. Why is none of the other two getting this treatment? Stop giving Harris all the love and continue making your sculptures so we can make a better future for him and the rest of them. I want to send you foraging along with Abigail because we do still want to get a few more ingredients. Because I know that I have put a lot of our ingredients that we harvested in our fridge, but I still feel like that's not going to be enough. And I did want to check on William, who is not crafting. What are you doing? Craft a horse sculpture, please. Oh, you did actually. Whoopsies. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We'll just breed the frogs. And Hamish, please. This is no place for a toddler. I can just imagine your head getting under that saw, and I really don't want to see the outcome of that. And I'm curious about some of the things I've been spotting around our lot. I know that I said in the last episode or maybe a few episodes ago that because of all those thunderstorms we were having, we've had a range of different minerals and things drop in our area. So I might actually have Sigrid come and claim them. I'm not sure how this works. I guess this just means that we can put it in our inventory maybe. Oh, it does. Okay, good. So she can claim them. I might just have her go around and collect a few things that I've noticed. Wonderful. We've got a few of these things. I might just pass them on to William for the moment since he will probably be able to sell it all to the trader. And maybe Sigrid can just come over here and do a little bit of fishing. Since Arthur's back too, he can come and join her. It'll be a good granddaughter-grandfather bonding moment. And of course, William, you know exactly what I'm going to ask you. Come and do some more crafting, buddy. We'll make a bunny sculpture this time. Okay, see, now this is what I mean. Why is Harris getting all the autonomous interactions? Is it because he's the eldest toddler? I actually don't know. It is quite cute though, I can't really complain. Please, trader, don't make this a regular thing. I thought we told you in the last episode we are not interested. You can't just keep showing up to our house. It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday, please. Like, the only reason we'd want you here is to sell things, and I don't even think we can do that at the moment because you're not officially here as a trader. So please leave. Okay, guys, just wait a second. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that all of my Sims are actually asleep and it's only 12:30 in the morning? And look, all of their needs are decently good. So I feel like we're doing really well this episode, actually. But I think for the moment, I'm just going to let him head to bed and I'll catch you guys when they wake up. Okay, guys, it is the final and most exciting day of the episode. It is the wedding day. and it seems like Sigrid is the first to be awake. Of course, she is going to care to her needs a little bit since she is the first up, and it is only 5:30 in the morning. But I think I might just wait a little bit till everyone gets up and we'll get this show on the road. Okay, guys, it's a little bit later. It's just about to reach 10 a.m. and somehow basically all of our Sims needs are pretty good, which is another first. I feel like it always takes me hours to get these Sims needs up, but it feels like today is a really special day. So I think I'm just going to have everyone finish up and then we're going to head straight to the church. Okay, everyone, we've made it to the church and I have ensured to start a gathering so that all of the right Sims arrive, and anyone that wasn't a part of it, I've just invited them round. But I'm so excited to get this wedding underway. I really wish that I could have put Abigail in a nicer dress for her wedding, but I just know that in this time and her being a peasant, she wouldn't have been able to. And I also just realized we don't really have the funds to be hosting this wedding right now, since we do have to pay $2,500 to the Heidelbrand family for her dowry. So I know that the trader was meant to come today, but since we weren't able to see him, I might just sell some of our harvest just to see if we can make that amount of money to pay this dowry that we have to. So if you don't mind me doing that, I'm just going to sell it all. I know it's a little bit cheaty, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. We can just pretend that the trader came around here, you know, as he always stalks us, and we would have just sold it there. And of course, we've got all of the sculptures that William made. I know it would have all sold for the same amount of funds, so I really hope you guys don't consider this too much of a cheat. But come on, it's Abigail's time, like I've said. She needs to have this wedding. She's been waiting far too long, and I think we might just be able to make it. Oh, look, guys, we've made it. We have officially made enough money to pay for the dowry. I know we could have just sold one of our most expensive items, but I kind of wanted to do it the traditional way and give a dowry away. I mean, I did think that the funds we were making yesterday were going to go to home improvements, but apparently I totally forgot about the Ultimate Decades Challenge rules. But now that that's over and done with, I do want to have everybody come inside, since I do think that everyone's arrived now. Let's see if we can have everyone come and sit together. And it's good to see that the groom has finally arrived, clearly with his mother as well. But apparently the queen has come to make a visit and she's not pregnant, which means that she would have had her baby. So after this, we'll definitely go and visit them to go check that out and do her roles. But for the moment, I just want to focus on Abigail because this is her moment. So I'm going to have her come up here and talk to Neville a little bit. I awkwardly haven't actually even had them propose yet, as the game function requires. So we might just quickly pop that in now and then we can get this wedding on a roll. So we'll just enjoy this cute little moment and pretend that he officially gave her a ring for the courting, so now that they can get married officially. Okay, now that they are engaged, let's officially get this wedding underway. Here we are. Let's get married to Neville. Abigail is officially going to become a Heidelbrand and will no longer be a Hastings, which is quite bittersweet. I'm glad to see that most of our Sims have stayed or are about to leave. My goodness. Let's come and quickly get everyone to sit down. Oh, here they go. Arthur, please step back. This is not appropriate. Let your daughter get married. I know you are very skeptical about this marriage and are worried for your little girl, but it's time that she spreads her wings and starts her own family. Oh, what a beautiful ceremony. Neville is exchanging his vows with Abigail. I'm so excited to see the little confetti thrown. Oh, they're exchanging their rings. Yay. Oh, there we go. There's the confetti. They are officially man and wife, you guys. Now, I was going to have them move out straight away, but I feel like I want to have Abigail have one more night with us, and in the next episode, we'll start out with them being in their new home. I also haven't officially planned where I want them to move yet, so I also got to figure that out. But I think for the moment, I'm going to have everyone head home. That was a beautiful ceremony, and I'm so glad that we were able to do it with the whole family here. It seems like our toddlers are quite burnt out from it, to be honest. So maybe, Abigail, you give your new husband a little kiss before you go. We will be seeing him very soon, so don't worry too much. But I do think they need to have one final little kiss to make sure that this wedding is finalized. So we are back home now. I'm not sure what everybody's plan is, but I do hope that Abigail is enjoying herself and has had a beautiful wedding. She's currently writing something down in her notebook. She's probably trying to remember everything and jot it down for her future self. But I think I might have you come home. You are quite far. I would have loved to have Neville just join the household and have them immediately start trying for a baby. But unfortunately, I have reached the capacity and I can't really be bothered changing it just for one little day. So unfortunately, we are going to have to wait for the next episode. But I think for the moment, I might just have everyone get their needs as usual. It seems like the toddlers have all put themselves to bed, which is actually quite funny. But I think what I'm going to do now is head into the royal family so we can go check on the new heir. Okay, so here we are, you guys. I have just jumped into the royal household with Isabella and Henry and their new baby boy, Jerome. Now, I'm debating whether I change his name since I did originally have a name picked out for him. So let me know if you guys want me to keep it or if we change it. But I'm not going to get too attached because, of course, we have to do the infamous death rolls first. So I think I'm going to quickly get those up. So, of course, just to make sure we are all up to date, we need to roll for Isabella herself, which if she rolls a 1, she doesn't survive. However, for Jerome, if he rolls a 5, 10, 15, or 20, he doesn't survive. So this is going to be a little bit of a stressful one, but we'll get our D20 roller up and roll for Isabella first. So let's get this going. And she rolls a 14, which is perfect. She survives. Now we need to roll for Jerome. I'm curious to see what he'll get. And he's gotten a 13, which means he also survives. Oh my goodness, guys, this is crazy. So I'm glad to say that a new potential heir has survived his first death roll. Of course, it's not ensured that he will survive the next few, but I'm glad to say that he survived his first one. Same with Isabella. Now, I was thinking of having them try for a baby now, but I think I might give them a day or two, and maybe in the next episode we will, because I think by the challenge rules, we need to give them a day in between. So in the next episode, we'll definitely come and pop back into this household and get them trying for another baby. But I think on that note, you guys, I am happy to say that my luck has persisted in the death roll department, and both Isabella and Jerome have survived. I'm not sure how much longer this luck will last, but I will hope for it to continue as long as it can because I have so much planned. But on that note, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I think we have a lot of fun things to explore in the next episode with all of the households, so I'm sure you guys won't want to miss it. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.